Okay, I hope this is true. One thing I can guarantee, if true, Meghan will deliver that speech all by herself, not her aide. There's that. If the shoe fits lace, that be up. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully it's bigger. Yeah. Meghan to appear at major global event in Switzerland. Source. A source close to the Duchess of Sussex has exclusively revealed her surprise next move just weeks after her whirlwind Aussie trip. Okay. I don't know about the source thing. Although I've seen other tweets, which will be on Pt2, talking about it, there's no way Meghan will be talking with these people. They know something, they probably get it from someplace else, and then to create their own headline, they're saying that. A source close to Meghan told news.com, was it Australia, that she will appear at the World Health Assembly, the WHO decision-making body, which annually brings together delegates at its Swiss headquarters to set global health policies and discuss current and future priorities of international issues. It's understood the Duchess will present a speech during the event, which runs from the 18th until the 23rd of May. Both she and Prince Harry have previously forged a relationship with the WHO's Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom, okay, that's his last name, who invited them to take part in a 2-day visit to Jordan earlier this year, focused on supporting refugees in the region. I think that friendship started, and it probably further, but at least when I caught it, okay, me caught it, but Harry probably been friend with him way before that. Harry went to the UK to do something where they were looking at the robotic prosthetic things, so he was there, and then the next time I see them together in public was in Jordan. Alright, let's see some of the comment. Katie A delivered a speech in Italy. I love this for my girl. Me too. Look like it's confirmed. Oh yes, she will deliver that speech out of her might and not from anybody else. How I wish that is true. It's true. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Alright, I have another tweet making reference to the Switzerland, but the majority of the information will be on Pt2. Next tweet. Interesting how the people who have the most negative thing to say about Meghan's trip to Geneva, Switzerland this weekend to join WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom, that's his last name again, at the inauguration of the Lost Screen Memorial honoring young people who die from online harm, are the same people who have a creepy, obsessive, parasocial hate relationship with her and post nasty content about her children. Okay, I'm looking at you. She tagged that Deranger. Alright, let's listen to this. There'll be screenshot in between.
Because it all comes back to Harry and Meghan. When it comes to their children, if people forget about them, because again, out of sight, out of mind, why should they be screaming from the rooftops, oh, they're not getting this, oh, they're not getting that? You guys set that up. You set up the precedence where we can't see them. Ergo, no one cares. I saw a little comment about this. It was like, well, Brittany, of course they matter. And it's like, because they're human beings. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that no one cares because when it comes to the public perception, they have made them irrelevant.
I'm sorry, but did you really make a video about the relevance of a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old? First of all, the fact that you have dedicated an entire episode of your Royal Cuckold show to these children immediately disproves your point.
That's what I'm like,
Does your sister, who teaches kids, not much older than Harry and Meghan's son, and just became a new mom, know how much time you spend on the internet being creepy about these children who are none of your business because it's not the first time you have done something like this?
Okay.
Does she know about the time you checked the weather to see if Harry and Meghan had dressed their daughter appropriately?
What?
Only to conclude that their daughter's outfit wasn't American enough and a bit of a weird look? Who does that? Or the time you said it was odd that Meghan didn't want to walk publicly with her own daughter because she happened to go to a polo game without her children?
What?
I'm not sure how you came to that conclusion because here's Meghan and her daughter at a parade. What's odd, Brittany, is you're a single childless 37-year-old woman cosplaying a journalist who is deeply obsessed with another woman's clothes, marriage, and children. And you think it's your job to tell that woman what to do with her children. Your timeline is full of nasty comments demanding to know where Harry and Meghan's children are, as if you are entitled to see them. You have accused Harry and Meghan of harming their children's mental health because they don't parade them around for the public to see. Will you accuse your sister of harming her child's mental health if she dares to go out without her child, Brittany? Parading their children around so that some obnoxious woman like you can see them isn't a requirement for them to qualify for security. Whether you or the public care enough about these children also isn't a requirement for them to qualify for security. Harry and Meghan's children are entitled to security because they have a high enough threat level, largely due to the hate people like you spew about their parents. The desire Brittany and other trolls like her have to see Harry and Meghan's children has nothing to do with the fact that they have titles. Harry and Meghan's brand, or Prince Harry's desire to get security for his family in the UK. It has everything to do with them feeling entitled to seeing these children because they can't stand that Harry and Meghan haven't turned their kids into show ponies for their amusement. Harry and Meghan's kids are just as entitled to privacy as your sister's baby, Brittany. Remember that. Pro-lifer Brittany Raymer is really proving that stereotype about pro-lifers not caring about the well-being of the child after they're born. She pretends to care about pre-born children, but she's happy to exploit them for content after they're born.
I was like, when she finished talking, I was like, what? And then pretty much the voiceover pretty much explained everything. This is why I don't even bother following these derangers. She doesn't make sense to me at all. Meghan already explained about the privacy thing. Oh, Jesus, no one... Okay, I think this meant no one cares. No one cares, but she can't stop talking about Meghan. Okay, she probably fixed her spelling. Yet, if she stopped discussing Meghan, there'll be zero engagement. She's a parasite, but just a baggage for God. This bee need a wild life. Okay, this bee need a wild life. She's made a lucrative career trashing Meghan. Bee needs a doctor and a dentist. Racist dumpy. Okay, so there's the rest. I don't even want to read the last one. She's just a baggage for God. Next tweet. I don't know the mindset of these people. I really don't understand them. Next tweet. There's a reason behind every situation. We black people have never wanted anything but equality in this country. And since we knew most whites are incapable of that concept, we started to build our own, and white destroy our progress. This lady explains it. White people. Alright, how long is that? Almost 3 minutes. Let's listen. Screenshot.
What about white racism? What about white people? Oh, poor old little white people. We need to be protected. We're so oppressed. All right, so here we go. You ready for some stats? White school districts get $23 billion more in funding than black school districts. White people make 27% more in salary on average than black people. For the first 81 years that our country existed, there was 0% black representation in Congress. 0. Then, during the period of Reconstruction from 1870 to 1901, we actually had 22 black members of Congress and about 1,500 black people that held local and national offices. But Jim Crow didn't like that. So during the Jim Crow era of 1901 to 1929, what happened? We went back to 0% representation. Then in 1975, we had gradually increased to the whopping number of 17 black people in government offices. And in 1981, we were still 94% white in the government. However, by 2025, that ratio had increased to 12.5% black representatives in government. And that is a record for the United States, and it actually matches the proportion of black people in the population. So that was an amazing accomplishment for us. And guess what's happened now? The white supremacists don't like that. So what's happened? They're now removing the right for black voices to be heard and for their votes to actually lead to their electing representatives that understand their experience of black people, because the white supremacists who are in the White House, all over the Republican Party, they didn't like that black people had made such progress in terms of their representation in the government. Finally, I can get into the crime statistics if you like. Like, for instance, a study done in Chicago found that black people were 4 times more likely to be stopped by the police. In LA, it's 120% more often that black people are stopped by police. In New York City, 90% of all traffic stops involve people of color. In Cleveland, people of color have 3 times more of a chance to have their vehicle searched after they've been stopped. So, yeah, tell me how disenfranchised white people are again. You're just lying. Well, you could actually do your own goddamn research. So just saying you're lying or these aren't real isn't a response. That's just what an uneducated, stupid person says. It's very easy to do research right now, to find this information out your damn self. So before you even make those comments, try putting forth a modicum of effort to identify if maybe you might be wrong.
There's a video, I'm not going to share it, where 3 white officers, I don't know if they had any warrant, grabbed this guy. They were beating him up at his house, in the porch of his house, when whoever was recording it started recording it, and then one of the police came and shut the door so they could continue beating the guy. So, baggage for God. Package it, baggage for God. Let's go to the next tweet. I have 2 more. Alright, so let's listen to this. Kerry Washington, quote, "We might have to work twice as hard, but we are twice as strong. Supreme Court decision explained and what we can do about it. Vote in overwhelming numbers in the November midterm." Alright, so let's listen.
So, one of the lines that gets quoted to me the most from Scandal is Papa Pope's line, "You have to be twice as good to get half of what they have." And I think that is because for black people in this country, that isn't just a line from a show, that is our reality. And 2 weeks ago, the Supreme Court showed us an example of why. So I want to help you understand this. In case you don't know, here's what happened. A while back, Louisiana's legislature was ordered by their courts to redraw their voting map so that black voters had real representation. That sounds great, right? Good. So they drew a map that gave black people a real chance to be represented in Congress in fair numbers. But now, the Supreme Court has ruled that that map is suddenly unconstitutional. And the thing is, the ruling doesn't just impact Louisiana. That decision gutted a key part of the Voting Rights Act, which is the law that has protected us, black communities, from having our voting power drained away from us since 1965. Why am I talking about this? Okay, the midterms are coming. And there are people in power who are redrawing lots of maps to make our votes matter even less, to make it twice as hard for our voices to be heard and for people like us to be in power. So what do? I'm so glad you asked. And I know that you're gonna save this post, you're gonna text it to 4 friends, maybe 8 friends, because you gotta be twice as good. Number 1, know your and by your I mean your district. Find out who represents you.
That's right.
Maps are being redrawn right now, and that answer may be about to change. So NAACP LDF, Democracy Docket, Black Voters Matter, they are all tracking this in real time, fighting back in the courts and in communities. Follow them. We'll help you follow them. Okay, now number 2, show up. Register to vote and bring your whole circle with you. School boards, city councils, state legislatures. That is where this fight is actually happening. I mean, the big splashy races, they matter, but these races, these local races, they need you for real. Number 3, make noise. You gotta call your representatives. At 5 calls, they give you a script, they connect you directly, they make it easy. We'll help you find that. Number 4, share this video. We need everybody in this fight because they are counting on us being too tired and too confused and too defeated. They want us to think that we can't make a difference, so we have to prove them wrong, even if we have to work twice as hard to do it.
And white people who want the country to move forward, need to open their eyes. Eventually, if they are doing this to black people, eventually it will be you. Because if you're not making billions of dollars, they don't care about you. You just want things to be fair. All right, so that's that. Is there any comments? I'm not gonna. Oh, there's all of this. I'm not gonna go in all of this. Okay. Next tweet. Let me pause. I'm done with it. Where was I? Kerry Washington. All right. So this one was very interesting. Black men cannot give back to the black community. White lady called the police on a black man who only wants to pay for the groceries of all the black customers in the store. She says, it's just me. I don't know what y'all going to take. Not buy. Alright, it's almost 3 minutes. Let's listen. There will be screenshot in between.
Is it?
Leave. I'm calling the police.
What? What? What are you doing?
Before you guys pay, I'm partnered with PackDraw. And if you guys wanted to look around and search for more items, I would buy whatever it is within 10 minutes.
Don't look at me.
You gonna get
You too, everybody, anybody in here, you too, you can get whatever you want to, sir. I'm partnered with PackDraw. Spin and win.
I'll be closing here in about 12 minutes.
Okay, well that'd leave us 2 minutes to spare. So bring it up to the board.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
No?
I'm the only one here. I have nobody else here. No.
Aw,
No.
I mean, but it's still gonna be the same thing though, right?
it's still gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, but I can't let the merchandise walk out of the store.
No, it's not walking out. We're gonna pay for it.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
What?
Everybody just pay.
Everybody,
He's gonna pay.
I'm gonna pay for everybody's stuff.
He's just gonna ring it up and he's just gonna pay for it.
Is this racism?
It's not racism. I can't. I'm not supposed to do that.
Not do what? You're not doing anything.
You're gonna pay for it.
If I'm paying for it, what?
I've never heard of that before.
Heard of what? Being nice and generous? And it's not even me, it's PackDraw. No, it's not even me, it's PackDraw. Did you want to buy something?
Is she gonna let us do it?
Well, everybody, come on.
I mean, dang, why she had to play it like that, brother?
I greatly appreciate you.
No problem. Sheesh.
Don't set it up there.
I guess don't overindulge because she doesn't want to.
No, I'm just confused. I don't understand.
There's nothing to be
I'm paying for everybody's stuff, ma'am. Is it?
You can leave. I'm calling the police.
What? What? What are you doing? What?
I'm that lady.
It was PackDraw.
I don't know what that means. How much does stuff them come up to?
Are you serious? You know what? I'm not doing anything in this establishment. You fucking ruined it.
Don't even stop. Go.
So I can't give back to my community?
Being nice, though. That was great.
I can't with PackDraw?
Hey, bro, I appreciate you.
I mean, if I can't pay for everybody's, I'm not about to pay for nobody's.
You're gonna pay for their stuff?
I'm not paying for anything if I can't pay for everybody's.
You're swearing this shit at me, dude.
Zip it, lock it, and put it in your pocket.
goodbye.
I'm not doing
Goodbye.
anything here now.
Goodbye.
I'm not doing anything. You ruined it for everybody.
I don't care.
You ruined it, you damn Karen. I was gonna pay for everybody. For everybody, and she ruined it. And you know what it is. You know what it is. It's bigger than black and white.
Where's my comment here? There's that. Is that the only grocery store in the area? My ass would have left and go somewhere else from this point on, unless she's the owner. Even if she's the owner, I mean, she definitely don't own it at all. Look at the body language, she's stupid. Next tweet. This is my last one for this video. Unbelievable. If that owner of this store sees that, and that's money that they're not making. Okay, this princess is Juliano's mother. I don't know what impresses him more, that she looks so young or that she has Jackson in her name. All right, let's listen to this. That's the young version of Michael Jackson in the movie Michael. All right, he's an actor.
Is that your mom with you? Huh? Can we get to her? Let's bring your mom. Come here, mom. Come on. Come here.
Oh my God.
How are you? What was it like, and what does it mean to you seeing your child do something like this?
It means so much to me. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of him. He's a wonderful son.
Is that your mom with you?
Let me pause for a second. Let me see how old is she. What's her name? This princess is Juliano's mother. All right, let me pause. Oh, I didn't know Mike Myers plays in it. You will not believe it. I was doing my hair yesterday. I'm trying to remember Mike Myers' name. I can't come up with it because I was trying to explain when he's in that go-kart trying to turn in that alley. I can remember his name. But anyway, this is him. Let me pause. Is being said about her. She looks very young. She's probably, I don't know, maybe I was somewhere in the mid-20s, early 30s maybe. I'll be surprised if she's even older than that. Alright, she's so beautiful. Shaq, she doesn't even look like his mom. She's so young. Oh, that child is so special. Like King MJ himself, he is a real gift. Please do not take his existence and or talent for granted. You can see he is a real gem. Blessing. Oh, so he is Julian Jackson Valdi. Kinda looks like, is that Shakira Richardson? No, she doesn't. Yeah, in a way, yeah. She looks like Simone Ashley. Okay. Oh, I see something here. His mom manager. Oh, okay. At least she's around to pay attention. Juliano is such a humble, cute child. I love this. She will keep him close and keep him safe. There's that. She is so beautiful. Alright, so that's it. Please, let's do a prayer. I spent too much time on this. Prayer for children. Image, whatever is here. Okay, a prayer for kids. Lord, calm my heart and ease my mind. Help me leave my fear behind with you. I know I'm safe and sound, and your peace, my worries drawn. Leave all your worries with him because he cares for you. It's very blurry. I'm surprised I was able to see it. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. This video might have 2 parts because I'm 50 something minutes. So that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.